Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, some interesting news. I'm going to talk about Measure W today and what it means. Measure W was something that Alameda County put forward to the voters back in 2020, and it was approved. The measure was created to come up with money for housing, to create housing for the homeless and our low-income housing crisis. So the Measure W is 1/2% tax on all retail sales in Alameda County. That started in 2021, the collection. There were a lot of lawsuits claiming the validity of the measure, if it was legal. All of those hurdles have been addressed, and now funds from Measure W are available for distribution. Problem is, Measure W in the writing requires a board to convene to approve distribution of those monies. And on that board is required at least one homeless individual to represent the homeless community. So with that, right now there is, since 2021 up through current day 2025, there is $500 million that has been collected. The measure has a lifetime of 10 years and is expected to raise $1.5 billion for housing, to purchase property, to build the buildings, and then house people. That's a lot of housing that can be accomplished. And so that board has to be convened so that those funds can be distributed. What's interesting, myself and many members of HOG have been working on housing solutions since 2017. I've put forward 3 models, 2 of which the city screwed up, and that's why they're not in place. I have one piece of parcel which I've been in possession of since 2020. It's a 20-acre site out here. Only problem is that our supervisors, Alameda County supervisors, and Oakland city leaders have turned down and shunned any long-term housing program. And that's because of certain individuals that are in the Oakland administration that need to be removed. They've been there too long. They made a career already working for the city of Oakland and against the best interests of the city of Oakland. So there's a lot of problems. The city has to get rid of some certain personnel in the hierarchy, which we're working on. But what's interesting, last week and this week, I'm getting calls from a lot of organizations to help plan and be an architect for housing, the low-cost housing. As I have a 20-acre site, across from me right here is an 18-acre site that's becoming available at the turn of the month, because right now AT&T is moving out of that site. And so, good morning. And on this particular site, this site can hold easily 500 families, have a small park inside, have off-street parking. So everything is really good. There's a lot that can be created here, and we can address the homeless situation here in the city of Oakland and provide real housing and not be a burden on the taxpayers here in Alameda County. And a lot of the organizations, they've been watching me and know that I have a long history with being a general contractor. So I know what I'm doing. I can design, architect, anything from the ground up. Only thing I need is a civil engineer for the calculations. So that's not a big deal. But this is a big change compared to what we've seen in the last 10 years. I'm being asked to be a chair representing homelessness, and also as a contractor to help choreograph the next 10 to 20 years here in the city of Oakland and Alameda County. And so I've already proposed some new housing, one at my 20-acre site next to the Coliseum, and then this site here, and then a couple others. But it's interesting, we have the money now. We have properties that are available that can house large numbers of people and get people off the streets, get them into real housing, and alleviate Oakland's bad reputation. But I already accepted one seat, which is probably the most important, and that one's with Alameda County. And this one, I was called directly and asked if I would be interested in being nominated for one of those seats. And this is with Alameda County Health Care for the Homeless. So they're putting together a panel of homeless folks to talk about the housing, where it could be, what could be the big change. And I have a lot of changes that I've put forward and proposed, getting rid of all the crooked third-party intervention agencies. So that's the first thing, getting rid of them. And then the second thing, installing a whole new model, my self-governance model. And it's modeled after HOAs, homeowner associations. So it gives people a little more power, and it certainly cuts down on the expensive millions that the city wastes on these third-party intervention agencies. And self-governance will have a lot less problems. And I'm the one that would be more than happy to teach the new self-governance model to everybody, and teach the future leaders and the future leaders. So that's what's going on. I'm back here at my place, but that gives you a heads up on what's coming around the corner in terms of Measure W, things that are going to change here in the city of Oakland, because our new mayor, Barbara Lee, is doing some house cleaning, and she's listening to the community. So that's what's going on. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.